Yo, what is good, YouTuber? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Diamond ISO Joe Johnson. Super duper excited to try out ISO Joe. Not quite as impressed with his release when I tried it out yesterday as I hoped I would be, but I still think there's potential for Joe to be an absolutely elite top tier shooting guard in the game, and I want to see where he ranks at the shooting guard position. Massive shout out to my boy Zano for letting me hop on his account to record this video. He already got ISO Joe. I have not been able to really play on my account as of yet today. I've been recording other videos and things like that. I will be going for ISO Joe myself, but I'm excited to be able to get y'all gameplay bright and early. So huge shout out to my boy Zeno for that. But without further ado, let's hop into it. Let's take a look at ISO Joe. So you're looking at a 6'7" shooting guard, gonna have probably a great player, but 96 offense, 89 defense, stat and badge wise, he's exceptional. 90 driving layup, really good post game, 92 close shot, 95 midi, 91 three ball, 80 driving dunk, 90 ball handle, 87 perimeter, 80 interior is pretty darn good defensively as well. He's got 89 speed, 87 speed with ball and excel, and an 87 lateral quickness. He's one of the most well-rounded all-around statistical cards in the game. 7 hoffs or agent 3 blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, dead eye, limitless range, and midi magician, all shooting badges, all elite badges. Has gold acrobat, fast twitch, post spin, posterizer, claymore, green machine, guard up, slippery off ball, bailout, handles for days, clamps, precision dunker, scooper, two-step whistle, etc., etc. So gold bulldozer, silver unpluckable, challenger, glove, interceptor, post lockdown, pogo stick, open looks, post fade, phenom, physical handles, bronze pick dodger, big driver, blow by, triple strike, and fast feet. The thing that I really like about this card is that every single badge is upgradable. That is probably the best thing about him, as well as Chris Bosh and other guys like that, is that there are some of the very few cards in the game that get every badge upgradable, which means you can add anchor, you can add speed booster, you can add brick wall, you can add 94 feet, you can add whatever badges you want to add to Joe Johnson, although I don't think you can add 94 feet because I don't know if that one's actually a badge that you can get out of badge packs. I think that was one of the ones that was messed up or whatever. But regardless, you can upgrade him and make him really, really good and just make him a super, super complete, really good all-around card. And that, honestly, is very exciting, man. I'm very excited to try out the card and see what he can... Okay, whatever. What is going on? Hold on. All right. Figured it out. We're in freestyle now. I don't know exactly what was going on, but movement-wise, Joe Johnson is good, but I wouldn't say he's insane. His movement is fine, but like it's not exceptional, if that makes sense. He's got to find between the legs, find size up, all that stuff. None of them are exceptional SIGs though. They're just like acceptable SIGs, but they will get the job done. Release-wise, it is very smooth and easy to green, but I will say it's honestly not the prettiest release. Let's make sure shot feedback is on. If I could turn that on, where is shot feedback? I literally don't know where I find shot feedback in this game. There it is, shot feedback right there. I mean, his release is super duper smooth. He's going to be an absolutely elite catch and shoot shooter when he's open. It's just not the fastest release in the world is the main thing you're going to have to remember with Joe Johnson. Also has normal fade, which I think is a very good fade, but not like the best fade in the game or anything. I think it's a very solid one though, and it'll get the job done for sure. Fade in both ways. And obviously with Hoff limitless range, you can shoot from really, really deep. For example, back there, that is a good shot. He's got Levine dribble style, which has a pretty good burst, so I'm pretty cool with that. He's going to be a very capable slasher. When you upgrade the badges, he's going to be an elite card. You're looking at, I think, probably the 4th best shooting guard in the game, though, because the release isn't truly exceptional. I don't know if he's better than Paul George, MJ, or Brandon Roy. Outside of that, I think he's probably your best option, though, and he is a really, really good card. There's no doubt about it. I'm definitely excited to use him. Top into a game. See what ISO Joe can do. All right, we're going up against Will Bob, and he's got Kyrie, Buddy Hield, PG Wilt, and Chris Bosh. Great squad, honestly. Besides Buddy, I mean, Buddy Hield's a weird one. He's still a very good card. He's just an odd choice. We're going to have Joe Johnson guard Kyrie, though. Kind of feel bad, I'm going to be honest, for using Joe Johnson in this mode specifically. And Clutch Time, that's where I do most of my gameplays is Clutch Online, but obviously Joe Johnson is the Clutch Online reward. So kind of taking away Joe Johnson from somebody while I already have Joe Johnson on this account. So that's not my favorite thing in the world, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can get the ball back out to Joe. We're going to run a pick and roll, and we're just going to see if we can get off the screen. Good attack. His burst felt really nice and quick there, honestly. Just got past Paul George. Really fast, smooth burst. I'm not sure what that was, but it was an easy bucket, and Joe Johnson gets his first one of the game. Step up here. He's a good defensive card. There's no doubt about that. He's not like an insanely elite defender, but he's a very solid one. Wall up there with Hakeem. Hakeem may not be the best card in the world, but if you play with him properly, use him as a true inside, he is still an absolute monster that you can use. Burst this way, attack towards this side of the court. Yep, we got him switched. Oh, he's all messed up now. I wanted to fade it, but it's not there. Reset it. We're good. I wanted to fade there with Joe Johnson, but it wasn't there. But still a very solid start on both ends of the court from ISO Joe. So let's get the ball in. Let's run our pick and roll here, and let's see what we can get going here. Burst back this way. Good move, Joe. Joe. Okay, Joe. Hold on. Oh, slightly late. Got to adjust. My fault. That's a great move, though. Love to see it. Creating the separation. Joe Johnson doing some things. I said he's not the most elite shooter or most elite shot creator in the world, but he's still got some shot creation abilities there. Got through that screen a bit, but did not get as much of a contest as I actually anticipated that he would. Let's chill on that. I think we might have... Well, he shot that. It's a good shot, actually. Let's see if we can swing back here. Swing on this. Get back to the corner. We're good. Good defense. We're good. Switch this. Yo, they didn't step up? What is Chris Bosh doing? And he hits his first three. All right, good shot. Takes the lead. We'll give him credit. Swing it over to Joe Johnson. Let's pump fake, and let's run ourselves a pick-and-roll offense right here. Drag back. Attack to the left side of the court and hit our pop. Joe, spacing is just not there. I'm going to be honest. We have a mismatch here, though, kind of. Chris Bosh and, honestly, I think I like both of these matchups pretty well. There we go. Good take by Joe Johnson. Attacks the rim. Gets himself a bucket. We'll take that. Joe Johnson with his second bucket of the game is doing a good job as a primary ball handler right now, which is definitely the role that we have for him in this game. Get through this screen. Play a little lower. Get back up top. Spin. Jump. Swing. That's Wilt. Oh, I overswung off a PG, but I might have gotten back. I did not get back. He just missed. Let's go. We'll take that. Pump fake Joe, and let's go pick and roll here. Behind the back. Attack this way. Joe, back toward the fading corner, and that's a good pass inside to Hakeem. That should... I don't know why he's so far away from the rim. I will take the free throws, but I feel like Hakeem was in a position there that he did not really need to be in, being that far away from the basket. Could have just rolled to the basket and had an easy finish over Kyrie, but it's okay. We make the second free throw. We get ourselves at least a point out of the possession, and should have been an assist for Joe Johnson, I really feel like, but it is what it is. Let's see what he can do defensively here on Kyrie. Good D. Wall up. We're good. Let's get back down, and I think that's a... Okay, out of bounds. We'll take it. There's a stop. Let's see if we can get Joe a three. Haven't gotten him that yet. His release is not exceptional, so I think that's part of the thing that's a little bit sketchy about this card is that the release is not that great. Movement-wise, I'm liking it. Stop and pop. Joe, you have the shooting badges, but it's just, you have to create so much space with the way that the shooting has been patched now. If you don't create the space, your jumper's going to get sped up or slowed down, mainly slowed down, to the point where it's basically an ungreenable shot. And that's the main problem with the gameplay right now is the shooting is not rewarded, or shooting good shots, I should say, is not rewarded. That's a decent look. Not a great look, though. Kind of forcing. I'm trying to get threes with him, but the problem is you have to create so much space to really get that type of three ball off, and it's just very tough to do. And that's Joe Johnson's biggest flaw is that his release is just not that fast. It's going to make it tougher for him to get that type of shot off than it makes it for other cards. I mean, he's playing fine. I'm not disliking the card at all, but I'm not loving him either, if that makes any sort of sense. Burst here. Let's see if we can get through the screen, attack the rim, stop in the mid-range, and pull the midi. Joe, his release is just baited, bro. It's so slow. I have to hold it down so long. I was actually open there, but the release is so slow. I'm just not used to it. I'm not expecting it to be that way. Bad shot there, and we got to get the board. Thank you. We come down with it. Joe Johnson gets the board. That's a huge rebound. We're pushing in transition, too. But he healed. Yo, spin, forward, pocket, please. No, Joe. Man, just not as impressed as I was hoping I'd be with this card. I'm going to be honest. Chill. Bro, he can't finish either? At the rim? That's not a finish? I expected that to be a finish, especially with the animation that he got. Like, it looked like that was an... Oh, I did not mean to jump with him. He missed again. He can't shoot. We're being kept in this game by his inability to hit wide open shots right now. Attacking, through ball, swing, pump fake. Dude, I'm trying so hard to get... I thought he was going to leave a little bit more than he did. That's a late, though? I just don't know. I don't know about the shot timings in this game. Makes it very, very tough. And I'm struggling. I don't even know. We're struggling defensively or offensively pretty mightily in this game. Not as impressed with Joe Johnson as I was hoping I would be. I'm going to be completely honest. Swing over here, though. Get back. We're good. Yep, step up. Good stuff. Swing on this. X switch. Watch the slip. Good defense. Great defensive possession. That's as good as we could have played that. 39 seconds left. Certainly still have a chance to win this game. Missed a couple of shots I probably should have hit, but also just had a couple of animations and things where it's just like Joe Johnson is just not as good as some of my other options. That's a huge backdoor, though. He is big at the shooting guard position. That's a plus. Big player ability is going to be a mismatch against some guys, especially smaller guards and stuff. And there is some shot creation stuff he can do. There's no doubt about that. But good switch here. Recover back to the corner. Good defense. Recover back, though. What is my Steve Smith doing? Why is he... What are we guarding? I'm so confused. What is going on? Get back. Run back, wall up, get back. This is scramble drill defense at its finest right now. Scramble. Jump again, scramble. Oh, he made that. No, 10.8 seconds left. Gonna have to get a bucket with Joe Johnson. I thought we had gotten ourselves a stop there. We played 23 seconds of defense. I jumped too early at the end of there. That is my fault, 100%. Let's go pick and pop with Joe Johnson, see if we can win the game. Give me a screen here, size up, attack downhill, hit our pop. Joe pump fake, and we're gonna call the screen. Oh, that's blinders. No, it's not. His release is so baited, bro. Oh my gosh, he is not that good, dude. I don't know. 6 points, 1 rebound, 3 of 11, 0 of 5 from 3. A couple of those misses are on me, I know, but a bunch of them aren't. And I just want to be authentic with y'all. I'm not very impressed. I don't know. Like, he's fine. Stat and badge-wise, he's great. He's a good defensive card. He's a versatile card for sure, but it's just not going to cut it when your release is not elite at a position where it needs to be elite, especially since he's not like the best lock in the world. Like, for example, a guy like, I don't know. Michael Jordan has a bad release, but he's one of the best slashers in the game, and he's one of the best defensive cards in the game. Joe Johnson is neither of those things. Shooting is supposed to be his thing, and he's just not that great of a shooter. I understand the badges are great, and he's got great range, but the release just isn't there, and that's problematic. This card isn't really that great to me. He's like top 5 or 6 shooting guard, maybe. I don't think I played great with him, but I'm not that impressed either. Top back to the main menu. Let's review Joe Johnson. In conclusion, ISO Joe Johnson just does not get the job done that I need him to in my team. The release is too baited. I don't think he's a horrible card, but I don't think he's a great one either, if that makes sense. Like, there are several shooting guards that I definitely think are better options than Joe Johnson. Kind of like Brandon Ingram, honestly. I mean, like, I'm just not that impressed with the card because of the release. He has that same Brandon Ingram release, and it's the same type of card. More versatile. I love the fact he can get every badge. He's a versatile defender. You can do a lot of things with him. He's going to be a capable slasher as well. He's a very good card if you get him. He will have a spot in a lot of lineups. I'm just disappointed that the release is not elite because it takes away the value of this card truly being like a top 2 or 3 player at his position, which is what I was hoping for with Joe Johnson with this next gauntlet grind. But it is what it is. And it's up to you, honestly, if y'all decide y'all want to grind him or not. But hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.